speak to you in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. On Friday morning, I was at my local hospital for a little minor procedure. And as I sat in the lovely, spacious, brand new, open plan outpatient, where you could hear and see everything, a woman entered, and the reception said, "Ma'am, are you here for a procedure? You need to come." And she said in a very loud voice, No. I want to use the phone. I know there's a free phone in here." And the woman said, "Yes, it's down there." And she shouted out, "Down there, I'm not going that far." I thought it was, and she said, No, ma'am, just down there, the next key to go over." So she went to the phone. It was not impossible to hear what she was saying because she was speaking in such a loud voice. Everyone within the outpatient clinic could clearly hear every word she said. And so whoever she was ringing for a ride to be collected, to be picked up. And her words were, "Yes, I know someone came from me. But when I got in the car, it was an Indian. And I told that person, I'm not getting in the car with you. So I got out and sent him away." Everyone sitting there heard her words. I was beyond shocked. Although I don't think I should be in this day and age because this is the world we live in. But I was so angry. I thought, no, Elizabeth, let's not get into a fight with someone here in the hospital, in the outpatient clinic. No one needs this first thing in the morning. Ratchet it in, ratchet it in. And so I just sort of, my disapproval, didn't say anything, sat and waited. It was interesting to me that the person who came out, the medical professional who was to do my procedure, was from guess where? India. And if that woman had looked around the room which she had entered, she would see that all of the medical professionals there were not from what she would probably consider Canada. So I was irritated, and I was thinking very badly of this woman. I thought, shame on her for saying that. On a secular level, look around and see who it is that is giving you care in this place. On a secular level, think to yourself, as the birth rate declines in Canada as it is, who do you think will be caring for you in your latter years, in your hospitals, in your long-term care, in any aspect of your life, if they're not people who have chosen to come here to have a life? But on a religious level, I thought, wow, I can't believe that's just like the Sirach says in the scriptures. This well-dressed, seemingly well-presented woman comes in and we think, ooh, nice dress, looks good. And as soon as she opened her mouth, we got to understand the type of person she was. But then I thought to myself, who do you think you are? Are you irritated because of what she said? Or are you equally irritated because she's speaking in a loud, heavily accented voice? So are you just as put off by her attitude as you are by her words? Are you just as put off because you don't like the sound of her accent and her voice as you are by her words? Take the log out of your own eye before you seek to pull a splinter out of someone else. Jesus reminds us. Discipleship is not an easy thing. If we think it is, we are fooling ourselves. If we think coming to church, contributing in whatever way we can, enjoying the music, enjoying the readings, maybe enjoying the sermon, makes us disciples, we are wrong. Constant self-examination and the knowledge that we need to be better and be changed is the challenge of discipleship. And it is not an easy thing. We always think someone else needs to change for us. Someone else should do things differently for us. People should be different, and then we would be more accepting of them. We would be nicer to them if they were just like us. But we're reminded today that we have to change. Jesus calls us hypocrites, and he's right. He says, don't come to church, don't contribute to the church, don't take a role in the church and think that somehow now you are set, you are good, you are fine, you are a Christian. Because that's where you make a mistake. We all constantly need to check ourselves because it reminds us what we say aren't just words. They come from the heart. They illustrate exactly who we are and what we think. We have a choice, I think, as Christians, but as people who live in a global community. We can decide whether we want to live in a camp or a community. A camp is a place where at night they set guards, they keep watch, they wait for the enemy to come, they look out, they circle around themselves, they make sure no one not like them breaches their defenses or comes in, because they're going to be the winning army. A community is all-embracing, welcoming, expansive, flexible, tolerant, eager to add numbers to itself. We as individuals, as Christians, and as citizens of a global world, have to decide where we want to reside. Do we want to keep others out unless they're just like us? Do we want to feel superior if people don't look, sound, act, walk, talk, eat, worship, believe, enter into relationships in the way we think is acceptable? Or can we accept the fact that we worship a God who we claim has created all things? Because don't we say that every Sunday? I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator and preserver of all things. Not just things like us, not just people like us, but all things. So we serve this mighty God who in the beginning made heaven and earth and all that is in it, seen and unseen. So who are we then to decide who of those are acceptable to us and who are outside of God's grace? Discipleship is hard. Following Jesus is hard. Claiming to be a Christian, relying on his name, is not enough. Jesus calls his listeners hypocrites because they think they've got it done right, when in fact they continue to stumble and fall, but don't notice that it's what's in their own actions causing the fall, not people bumping into them. Lent is a great time for us to start to think about how we need to change. What attitudes, beliefs, stances, opinions we hold within ourselves or are bold enough to articulate that maybe are not really consonant with the God we claim to serve. Giving things up for a month, that's not really difficult. Changing our opinions is the challenge. And those opinions are ingrained in us by our families of origin, by the friends we have, by the people we work with, by maybe the church we worship at. So we think they're pretty okay because the group we travel in, the assures us we're okay in that stance. We need to pull that log out of our eye and look further afield and ask ourselves, could I be wrong? Could my opinions be wrong? Is what I believe and what I do contrary to the will of the God I serve? Giving up chocolate or alcohol or caffeine is not going to change our lives. Coming to church every Sunday is not going to change our lives. The constant self-examination and brutal self-honesty and admission of failing is what Jesus calls us to. We will all be changed. The hope is that we change now, before we're called to judgment, which Jesus reminds us we will be. Jesus says there's a cure. There's a fix. He can fix our hypocrisy. He can fix our suggestion that others might be slightly off. We might be right. There's a fix for that kind of pseudo-religion that says we're okay, others are not. He reminds us we're to extend justice, love mercy, respect the dignity of every human being. But ultimately, cure for hypocrisy is a mirror.